What if your life next big break follows three different stages? Today, I'll show you how serving first change who you are, how you present yourself, and how you win real opportunity. Let's go.
Life is not about what we do, it's about who we become. Welcome to the Life Upgrade Series.
Everyone, welcome to the Life Upgrade Series, episode 6. So today we will discuss about the three stages to find your next big break. Okay, so let me first tell you a story about who I was when I was in school. I was in high school, quickly. When I was in high school, I was really fond of volunteering, different extracurricular activities, different clubs I joined, thing, including religious. And I really didn't realize that it actually molded me or prepared me my entry to professional field, and it is very effective. So if you're still a student listening right now, I would recommend, if you can do extracurricular activities, I would recommend. So the important thing is not for you to be busy, but for you to provide impact one step at a time. You anyway. So let me just share a specific story when I first volunteered to help this community project I had. I thought I was just helping out. But then months later, the people that I met, the skills I gained actually changed how I see myself. See, I grew more confident. Um, I learned how to lead people, and that growth actually showed on my CV, the way I talk during interviews. See, that volunteer season of my life actually changed the course of my life, of my professional life. So it's really, really important to provide impact. You do extracurricular activities, not just by being busy, but really providing value, whatever community, whatever project, whatever organization you're trying to support. Okay, so before but how do you do it effectively? How do you do it effectively? Okay, so in terms of um, volun- finding your next break through volunteering, how can you do it effectively? Let me show you. Go to the presentation. Right. So let me show you the three stages of big break. Okay. So the first stage is obviously volunteer. You have to volunteer. Okay. Now volunteering, it can be long, it can be short. Okay. But most of the time it can be long because takes time. Formative, it is also not just long, but it looks like a mountain that you have to climb. Why? Because whatever sacrifices comes out from it, you'll be able to gain skills. Okay, you need skills, right? When you climb to the mountain, you also need skills to climb to the mountain, right? You don't just climb the mountain. You need skills. You need to be, you need to be open-minded. If someone will teach you, let's say, uh, how to be a great climber, you have to have humility and be open-minded, so you'll be able to learn how to climb effectively. You have to reach out to people, right? You need coaches, who are good at their skills already. So you need to network out. You also need to identify. It's also a great identification point for you to see whatever you're doing is really your passion. Let me give you what I'm trying to say is, if, for example, let's say you're in college, okay? And then, or let's say you're in high school. Sorry for that. Let's say you're in high school. Let's say you are torn between IT and, I don't know, medical course in college. So the way for you to know if which course you would really like to go is through volunteering, right? There's no other way, because when you experience whatever skill set that you know, um, you're trying to grab at that moment, You'll be there's no better way to identify if that's really your passion or not. I mean, experience is the best teacher, right? So you there's no other way for you to gain experience but only by volunteering. Okay, so volunteer, right? So for you to identify which route you will go. Another stage is you have to document. Okay, we always forget things, always. So that's the middle stage. It's like a hilltop. Um, if if volunteering is like a climb to the mountain, uh, a big mountain, documenting is like a hilltop where you'll be able to just sit down, relax, and ponder on all of the skills that you learn. Document everything. It's all about documentation. You have to write down your life story. And the good thing about that is you will not just it will not just help you. It will not just be a tool to help you remind your achievements, but it will also be a great tool, a great visibility tool for others to know what you can offer. Okay. The last stage is sales pitch. You have to sell what you have accomplished, and that is at the top of the mountain. It's the peak of the mountain. That is where you will show your true value and win your chances. Okay. Now, see, do not skip the giving season. In the season where you volunteer, you give. But they say it's better to give than to receive, right? That is true in volunteering. Many case, you know, results. Many actually chase results without building the groundwork. That's the problem. So that's why I would advise for you not to skip the volunteers. Most would just go document whatever, document in the career world. Most will just write the CV and then prepare for the interview. But on the volunteering stage, you don't volunteer. Just skip it and probably say you would probably might ask, "Oh, there's already AI, right? Good, give you a headshot. There you go." Also, probably say, "Hey, Paul, AI is already there. Why would I volunteer? What's the point?" See, AI is not a tool that will work for you. It's a tool that will guide you. It's the only AI is only there to guide you and not to replace you. Remember that. So those people who are good at using AI are actually the one who will be able to be ahead of you. Okay? Remember that. So AI will not replace you. It's just a tool that will guide you. So volunteering takes time. Skills takes time. Okay? So don't rush yourself because millennials right now they want everything quick, fast. Everything has been given quick and fast. But there's really something you would really have a bigger a gain if you take your time in volunteering. Okay, so those are the three stages of big breaks. So you have to give first. Okay, so to summarize, you have to give first by volunteering. You have to record it well through the documentation, and then you have to present it with confidence through sales pitch. Okay, so let's go to the Q&A. Back to the slides. So first question. All right. So what if I'm too busy to volunteer? Okay. Now, even small or consistent service actually counts. Micro volunteering or helping one person every week builds you to grow. For example, you are already working at a certain job that you don't like, then you are aiming to transfer to another industry. You can actually use whatever self study you learn from target industry you'd like to transfer to, and then teach someone and make that teach that person uh prove his productivity or her productivity. that will also already make a bigger impact. Okay, so there's no such thing as 100% busy to volunteer. Even helping others in your work, that's already a micro volunteering. So consider that. Question number two: do I have to include volunteer work on my CV? Absolutely, yes. Especially if it shows real outcomes. What I've mentioned before, value is very important. You have to provide value. And the only way for you to provide value is to show the real outcome of your volunteering. See, volunteer experience is just a part of building your value product. Now, in my book, I actually mentioned this. What a value product is. Value product is not just your skills, but of course that includes your skills. It also includes most especially the impact that you given to whatever organization you helped with. All right. So question number three: what if my interview didn't go well? Well, treat it as a data. The lessons to improve your resume or your profile, uh, and volunteer choices. All right. Use it as a data. Use it as a decision point for you. Whatever skills that you, whatever things or skills or whatever it is that you need to impart. Okay. Use the failure as a data for improvement. Okay. So go back to the head. Here we go. All right. So I have a challenge for you for this week. Try to pick one small volunteer action that you can do. Okay. And then document it. You can put the date, whatever the result is, what lessons have you learned, and add one line to your resume portfolio. Okay. Small steps in volunteering, documentation, and sales pitch loop. Keep doing it. They actually lead you a, a better life or a better professional life or an upgrader life. Okay. So try to do that. And try to comment which part of those three stage of big breaks that you are in today. Like, are you doing volunteering now? Are you documenting now your CV? Or are you now going to the interview stage or to the sales pitch stage? Let me know. I'll read. So keep it coming. So anyway, that's it for today's episode. Do subscribe for more life upgrade stories every Friday night at 8 p.m. All right, guys, again, this is Coach Paul, and thank you, upgraders, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye, guys.